This is left, so 4 minus 0, so this is all right. With this 4 to 8 minus 3, minus plus, so that's okay. So this is minus 1, minus 4, 11. So to verify this and verify this. So these multiplications to be verified. The answer should be this. So I repeat, to verify the answer, please check once again. These are the places where we have gone wrong. Multiply it once again, do it yourself. The answer should come as this, finally. And then 58 is common to all, so 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. If it's not verified, then your inverse is somewhere wrong. Is that clear? So to verify the answer, A into A inverse has to be an identity matrix. I'll come to another sum, hopefully where we don't make a mistake here, right? Now that is solving simultaneous equation with the help of matrices. So this is the final part of the chapter, finding the solution of linear equation. This is also known as Martin's rule. So solving simultaneous equation with the help of the matrix is the Martin's rule. What we do here, we write the matrix A as the matrix of the coefficients. So coefficients 5, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4. So first the coefficient matrix, then we write the variable matrix x, y, z, and the last one the right hand side as this. So I wrote the three matrices. Now remember, if one of the variables is missing, the coefficient will be 0. I repeat, if one of the coefficients missing, the coefficient will be 0 if the variable is not there. Now look at this. If you multiply this with this, the result is 5x plus 3y plus z. Equated to this will be 16. So this equation I wrote in the matrix form here. So what I get here is A into x is equal to B implies x is equal to A inverse B. Okay? So we find A inverse, multiply with B. So to finding the inverse. To find the inverse, the first thing we find the determinant A. So that's it. So that's not equal to 0, so we can find A inverse. We go by the cofactor matrix. So again, the sign convention, the first one I said will be the same, first row. Now second row, this is left, so that's 12 minus 2. Again this is left and this is left, so 20 minus 1. And then this is left, so 5 minus 3. So that's this cofactor matrix. The transpose is the adjoint, so I have transposed it already here. First column is the first row, second column is the second row, third row, and then divided by determinant A, so this is A inverse. I think I did it in one go. Now find A inverse B. So A inverse B. Now when we multiply this matrix with this matrix, this is has only one column. So the answer will have only one column. So multiplying 2 with 16, that's 32. 10 with 19, 190. And 8 with 25. Similarly here, 16 5 is 80. This is, I think, 381. Now look at this. A into B is unit matrix. Of course, there is 1 by 4. Sorry, 4 is there. So 4 times unit matrix. So this matrix is equivalent to the B matrix. So what we find is inverse of B is 1 by 4A. AB is equal to 4I. So B inverse is 1 by 4A. Is that all right? So now, solving this solution, matrix B is this. So solving, we write the coefficient matrix, we write the matrix X, we might write the coefficients, constants. So B into X is equal to C, X is equal to B inverse C. Now B inverse is what? 1 by 4A. So B inverse C. So that's the answer. It's the same sum given in a different form. So multiply it, get the identity, get the value. You don't have to find the inverse separately. So that's all about this chapter. Please practice the sums. Start with the workout problems. You go through your book. Okay? Do as many as you can. And before I go into the next class, of course not now, please do revise differentiation what you have done in class 11. I repeat, please do revise differentiation. I'll give a brief of the method of differentiation or the rule of differentiation, but I will go further. As it is, we have lost a lot of periods, lot of time we have to go a little fast. I'm not doing determinant because that needs a little face-to-face interaction. Okay, this you have done in class 10. This is nothing much. Before I finish, I just repeat. What you have to do is, the first part is that of class 10. You can go through the book, that's not a problem. For 12, 6 marks question is from solving the equation. For solving the equation, you need inverse of the matrix. To need inverse, you need the adjoint of the matrix, that is cofactor of the matrix and transpose of it, and determinant of it. So that's what we did. Okay, so if an equation has to be solved, basically what you get, you write this as a coefficient as a matrix, then another matrix as x, column matrix, and then the value, and this is what you get. But if the sum is in this type, multiply and get, so then what you get? One inverse you have already got. So since you have got the inverse, you have to use this. Is that okay? Otherwise you find the inverse and multiply. That's all. Have a nice time. Do the sums. Thank you.